Good morning everyone. Welcome to Crack Grade B to another session of PIB, that is for 3rd and 4th of January. First of all, please clarify once, am I audible and visible? Screen is clearly visible to all of you. Kallan Shikara, I am here for PIB class and this is not the doubt session, okay? So, starting with the news of 3rd January, PM inaugurates development projects in Kavarati, Lakshadweep. So, the PM inaugurates the projects at Lakshadweep, Kavarati. So, in such type of news, we have to look at the budget allocated and what are the important projects that are laid down at the particular location. So, based on the news, the cost of project is 1150 crores and a bridge has been developed connecting the Kavarati and Bangaram Island, okay. The capacity of the bridge is, the capacity of the airport is 500 passengers per hour. And other project is desalination plant. So this plant will aim to provide fresh water to the nearby area, and that's why it is very important, and the location of the plant is at Kadamat, okay. This is the airport, okay, a bridge connecting Kavarati and this island. So a new terminal airport has been laid foundation at the Lakshadweep, and the total project cost is 1150 crore and the desalination plant, okay. These 3 points are important in this news. Next important news is agriculture horticulture sector in northeastern region. Northeastern Regional Agricultural Marketing Corporation Limited, this is the full form of NARAMAC. This is a PSU that is under the Ministry of Northeastern Region. So this news basically tells about that what development has been taken place in the northeastern region if we talk about the horticulture. So basically the this NARAMAC has earlier also launched the Any Fresh brand, Any Fresh, okay, under which the vegetables and fruits has been launched. This is the premium brand, and other brand has been launched is NARAMAC Premium, okay. This is the second brand which is for the marketing of GI tag products. Very important news, because there can be a question that NARAMAC Premium is selling what, or it is for promotion of what type of product. This is basically for GI tag products that has facilitated the user authorization registration of 1308 farmers of NER for all 13. Please note the number. There are 13 GI registered agri-horti products during the year, okay. So this is for the promotion and marketing of the GI products in the northeastern region, and it supports the farmer producers that obtain the remunerative prices in the northeastern region, okay. And the number of FPOs, 205 FPOs has been produced across northeastern region covering 15,000 farmers approximately. The number of farmers is not that much important, but the number of FPOs earlier also, in earlier exam also, the number of FPOs and Kisan Kendras has been asked, so this number is important, 205 FPOs. The next news is REC Limited signs MOU with Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. The objective is to finance up to 3,500 crore of infrastructure development project for next 5 years. The news is this much only. You just have to remember that contract has been signed between which two organizations, for how many years, and what is the cost. 3,500 crores for the development projects, and this is for the next 5 years between REC and Rail Vikas Nigam. The next important news is related to fog and the Indian Railways. So there is a fog pass device that has been used by our Indian Railways. This fog pass device helps the driver of the train to assess the distance between and the clarity of the railway at the 3 fixed landmark position, okay, for the next 3 landmark. This is very important. The visibility under this fog pass device is for the next 3 destination, which is around 500 meter approximately for the driver, for which he can see clearly that something is there on the railway track or not, or whether he can pass through the railway track normally or not, or if there is any obstacle. So it is a GPS based navigation device, and it displays approach indication of next 3 approaching fixed landmarks approximately 500 meter on approach. Okay, now what are the features? This is the device. Okay, it looks something like this. Now what are the features of this device? First of all, suitable for all types of sections like single line, double line, electrified as well as non-electrified section. If any question comes from here, it will be definitely on the features of the fog pass device. Why? Because there can be twisted question here also. First of all, it is for all sections. This is suitable for electric as well as diesel locomotive engines, and suitable for train speed up to 160 km per hour. Okay. Next is it has a built-in rechargeable battery backup of 18 hours. So there is a battery backup in this device for up to 18 hours, and it is portable in size and not more than 1.5 kg including battery, and of robust design. So the speciality of this device is that it is approximately less than or up to 1.5 kilogram of weight, and it is a robust design. As you can see, it is a very small device and a portable device, and even driver can carry this device along with him for the train. Okay, see, the loco pilot can carry the device easily with him to the locomotive on resuming his duty. Next is it can be easily placed on the cab desk. As you can see here, it is also placed on the cab desk that is in front of the driver. Okay, it is a standalone system and it is unaffected by the weather conditions. Very important point. So whether there is a fog, whether there is rain, or whether there is something else like sunshine, or whether it is a very sunny day, this device remains unaffected and it is working in all weather type conditions. Okay. Yes. Everything is clear? Urban Square by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. It is an exhibition designed to represent an inclusive and self-reliant urban landscape. So this Urban Square is developed by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and it was inaugurated as part of Atmanirbhar Bharat Utsav. So basically this is the landscape which is for the development of the city, the inclusive development. Okay, and this exhibition aims to achieve several things. Now what are these several things? First is to showcase the creativity and resilience of urban artisans and entrepreneurs. Basically it is supporting the diverse spectrum of the artisans and other entrepreneurs who are taking the initiative to do something new for the community or for the city. Okay, and second is to empower the livelihoods of marginalized communities. Urban Square integrates street vendors and members of urban self-help group. So it is not just only limited to the showcasing the skills of the artisans and entrepreneurs, it is also providing a platform to collaborate and integrate the street vendors with the self-help group of the urban area. And third is showcase the importance of inclusive city. Urban Square not just showcase the products and entrepreneurs, it also highlights that what can be improved in the city, what can be the basic facilities that can be provided or should be there in the city. Okay. Next is year-end review 2023 Ministry of MSME. So right from December 2023 and still going on is the review of various ministries. That's why the PIBs are becoming lengthy, because in every ministry they are telling the schemes and the progression in the scheme, the development that has been taken place, and what is the contribution of that particular scheme in developing that particular area for which it has been laid. Okay, so I will name the scheme. You will read the static data, and any extra data for the scheme I will provide in the PDF. Okay, because we have already know about these schemes and all that, like PM Vishwakarma, Sphoorti, the static data all I will provide in PDF. Okay, so we will just look at the changes in the scheme. So the Ministry of MSME, Government of India, it promotes the growth and development for basically 3 industries, that is village industry, khadi industry and core industries. Okay, and the major achievements for MSME is that this achievement is from the period of 1st January 2023 to 31st December 2023, and the details are as follows. Udyam registration. It is a free online process for registering MSMEs in India. This is launched in 2022 July. So Udyam registration is basically for the MSMEs to register their business at Udyam portal under the Ministry of MSME, and there is no to access the benefit and support from the government. This is basically to make it easier for the registration of MSME, to make easier the registration of MSMEs in various areas. Okay. Udyam Assist Platform. Udyam Assist Platform, that is UPA, is basically a type of assistant to the Udyam registration portal. It is basically at par with the portal, but in this the only difference is that the MSMEs, individuals and the companies or small industries will get help from professionals like bank officials and other officers to help them in fill the form. Okay, to help in filling the form. Okay, and UPA specifically targets the informal micro enterprises that are often unregistered and may lack resources for formal registration. This platform is basically for those who are not aware about the Udyam registration portal, or they are not aware how to fill the form, how to register their industry or companies at the portal. So this is basically to assist them. Under this registration they will get a URN number, that is Udyam registration number, which is a code, and a certificate is also given, and instead of self-declaration of IMEs, they receive assistance from designated agencies, as I've already told you. So it is basically targeting those MSMEs who are not either aware of the government schemes or are unable to register on the portal. And one thing is that to avail the benefit of Udyam Assist platform, you should not be registered under the any other government portal. Okay, like for the GST you should not have registered earlier. So there is the first time registration if you want the benefit of Udyam Assist platform. Now other schemes of Ministry of MSME is PM Vishwakarma. It aims at improving the quality as well as the reach of product services of artisan and craftspeople. This is launched on 17th of September. So as we have studied earlier in PM Vishwakarma, this is basically to support the Vishwakarmas of the India, that are the artisan people, and under the scheme the 18 different sectors, that is of artisans, are covered, like pottery or doll making, etc. And so 18 in number, and there is a incentive stipend given, that is 500, and toolkit incentive of 1500 is given. Okay, so there are 3 levels of training under PM Vishwakarma, that is basic, advanced, and one more, that is basic is for 5 to 7 days, advanced is for something like 10 to 20 days. I will provide the details in the PDF. Okay, just go through the details, it is easier. They do not need discussion, that's why I have not included it here. Okay, Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program. So it is a credit-linked subsidy scheme for providing employment opportunities through micro enterprises in the non-farm sector. This is very important, in the non-farm sector. So PMEGP, a very old scheme, okay. Other scheme that has been named is the Credit Guarantee Scheme. This was introduced in 2000. It is a joint initiative of Ministry of MSME and SEBI, and the scheme has been revamped in 2023 and have included the 3 more criteria. What are those criteria changes? That there is enhancement of ceiling limit of guarantee, that is they have increased the guarantee coverage from 2 crore to 5 crore now, and the annual guarantee fee reduced from 0.75 to 0.37. The third change is that increase in the threshold limit from 5 lakh to 10 lakh of waiver of legal action, okay, waiver of legal action. MOU between QCI and KVIC in Ahmedabad. The collaboration between the two organizations is aimed at creating the world-class khadi products. So earlier also QCI is also focusing on the making the cotton of premium brand, that is Kasturi cotton, okay, and the various khadi products, their promotion, their quality standards. That's why to work on that, they are basically focusing on the products and their quality. It will focus on improving quality, productivity and enhanced market access. Year-end review of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. This is very important. Yes, everything is clear till now? Okay, so the next news. See, when I will provide you PDF for 3rd and 4th January, there will be additional points on the scheme like PM Vishwakarma, PMEGP. I have included the facts, that is FAQs also for the scheme, so which do not require discussion, but you have to learn the facts about the scheme. So when I will give you the PDF, I will include extra details, okay. So it will make the PDF around 20 pages, but the details of the scheme is very important, and the revision of the schemes are very important, okay. See, by 5 PM, if there is any session for the day, please wait by the 5 PM to get a PDF upload, okay. Year-end review of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is working towards the 500 gigawatt non-fossil based electricity generation capacity by 2030. See, the target of every ministry is very important. The various initiatives taken by the ministry is very important, and as this is the year-end review of the ministry, the details of every scheme that they are giving is very important for the exams, okay. So the target is to generate 500 gigawatt by 2030. The renewable energy capacity is about 13.5 gigawatt, okay, and this is to be expected to be installed during the calendar year 2023, corresponding to an investment about 74,000 crore. This is important point. It requires an investment of 74,000 crore to reach the capacity. This point is very important. They have said that India stands 4th globally in the renewable energy installed capacity, and 4th in wind capacity, and 5th in solar power, okay. Now, what are the schemes and initiatives that are taken by the ministry that have been given in the PIB? First is the National Green Hydrogen Mission, launched in January 2023. So, from past 6-7 months, the National Green Hydrogen Mission was in news. This is very, very important for exam of 2024 RBI also and NABARD also, okay. So, there is a production capacity, establishing India as a lead. Now, what are the initiative and the objectives of Green Hydrogen Mission? Is aiming for at least 5 million metric tons per annum by 2030. The second objective is carbon reduction, that is abating nearly 50 million metric tons of annual greenhouse gas emission. Strategic interventions of green hydrogen transition. SITE is a part of the green hydrogen mission and it provides the financial incentive for electrolyzer manufacturing. This word is very important, electrolyzer manufacturing and green hydrogen production and related infrastructure development. For any infrastructure related development, SITE is the program under the green hydrogen mission. Okay. Next is Green Energy Corridor, interstate transmission system for 13 gigawatt renewable energy projects in Ladakh. So Ministry of New and Renewable Energy plans to set up 13,000 megawatt renewable energy along with 12,000 battery energy storage. This unit of battery energy storage, that is about 12,000, is very important. Then this particular plan will be set up in Ladakh. Okay. Now, what is the reason for setting up in Ladakh? See, the atmosphere of Ladakh is very favorable for such renewable energy projects. That's why most of the renewable projects are being set up in Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir area. Okay. Currently, Power Grid is the implementing agency. Very important. 1 mark question can be asked for front end engineering and for the other initiative under the project. Power Grid is the organization for carrying out this project. PLI scheme for high efficiency solar PV modules, very important. Launched in 2021, the outlay is 24,000 crore and the PLI scheme for national program on high efficiency solar PV modules for achieving manufacturing capacity of, I think this term is missing, I will rectify it. Okay. The PLI scheme is being implemented in 2 tranches. So there are 2 tranches under the PLI scheme. In tranche 1, the implementing agency is IRDAI, and in tranche 2, the implementing agency is Solar Energy Corporation of India. Okay. So the total cost of the outlay is 19,500 crore for tranche 2 and approximately 4,500 crore for tranche 1. This tranche will focus on the manufacturing of solar PV modules, okay, for higher efficiency. Next is PM Kusum. The scheme is a flagship initiative launched by the Indian government in 2019. This is basically to support the farmers for solar power farms, okay, and it aims to achieve the energy security for farmers and provide clean irrigation option, boost their income. So they are basically focusing on how to use the solar energy for farmers. That is the objective of PM Kusum. And there are 3 components under PM Kusum. There are changes in the components that I will include in the PDF, okay. Rooftop solar. The Ministry of New and Renewable Energy launched rooftop solar phase 2 on 8 March 2019 with an objective of to achieve 40 gigawatt rooftop solar energy. The program envisaged installation of 4,000 megawatt of RTS capacity in the residential sector by providing central financial assistance. So for the residential sectors and the residential area, the central financial assistance is about 50% of the project cost, and for the other institutions the central financial assistance is 100%, okay. PFC, that is Power Finance Corporation, signs MOU with Government of Gujarat. The objective is to provide comprehensive financial backing for the state's transmission. So the MOU has been signed between which 2 organizations with which state, that is the Government of Gujarat. And what is the objective? In such news, only this much information is necessary. Next is Green Cover Index. NHAI signs MOU with National Remote Sensing Center with ISRO for a period of 3 years. Please do pay attention that with NRSC, under ISRO. Okay, for the next 3 years for focusing on the green cover index. Green cover index is basically the improving the green coverage of the highways and all that NHAI has already been focusing on. So green cover index is basically the ratio of vegetated area to total land area with a specific region or project site. So basically if they are focusing on a particular highway, they will divide the total land, they will divide the vegetated area of that particular land with the total area of that land, and the percentage that will come out will tell us the green index cover of that particular area, okay, or a particular project. World Braille Day, 4 January 2024. To acknowledge the significance of Braille as a vital medium of communication for blind and partially sighted individuals. So, as we have already studied various times, this is the birthday of Louis Braille, and the World Braille Day is celebrated on 4th of January, and the aim is to encourage and empower the visually impaired people and help them in there will be financial assistance to them and the other helps like for providing money for the operations, and also various activities take place at on this particular day. Okay. Ministry, now the news of 4th of January, Ministry of Defence signs contract worth 802 crores. This news is very important. Okay. Why? The Ministry of Defence is focusing on the military weapons and military defense based on the indigenized technology. Okay, so both contracts fall under BI. So there are two contracts, that is they will acquire the 697 bomb wagons, okay, which is for basically rapid deployment of troops, equipment, crucial military operations. So bomb weapons is basically used for the earliest delivery of the services under the national disaster or any calamity or any terror attack, and acquiring 56 units of the Mark II, MMME Mark II, which is basically designed for detecting the landmines, and both these contracts are under the BI category. BI category is basically that it will take the components from India only. That's why it will be called as indigenous project. Both the weapons will be under the indigenous technology of India only, okay, because they are under the BI category. Ratel hydroelectric project to provide power to Rajasthan Urja Vikas and IT services. So Ratel hydroelectric power project, which is basically in Kishtawar, Jammu and Kashmir, under the purchase power agreement. Now what is the purchase power agreement? A purchase power agreement is a long-term contract for the electricity generation and a customer. PPA contract, that means the Jammu and Kashmir through Ratel hydro project will provide the electricity to the Rajasthan. It will help in catering the demand in the Rajasthan for electricity, and also it will build up the ties between the two states and how the Jammu and Kashmir area can be connected to other state through technologies and this type of electricity help. And this is to ensure a clean and sustainable power supply for Rajasthan for next 40 years. Okay. Rashtriya Khel Protsahan Puraskar. This is announced by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. There are 6 core awards which constitute India's national sports awards. That is Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna, or simply the Khel Ratna Award, Arjun Award is there, Dronacharya Award is there, and the Maulana Abul Kalam Azad Trophy, also called the Makkah Trophy, and the Rashtriya Khel Protsahan Puraskar. So under Rashtriya Khel Protsahan Puraskar, under the 2 categories, that is identification and nurturing of budding young talent, the award has been given to Jain deemed to be University Bangalore. And second, under the category of encouragement to sports through corporate social responsibility, Odisha Mining Corporate Limited. Okay, please remember the name of the organizations and the category. This is very important. Okay. the second last news. REC Limited Bank and Bank of Baroda to finance power infrastructure logistic project has signed MOU for the next 3 years. Basically, they will together finance the projects for the next 3 years. In such type of MOUs, the objective of MOU and the timeline for how many years it has been signed and what is the purpose and what are the benefits of such MOUs is important. Okay, so to facilitate the loan to fund power infrastructure and logistics project for the next 3 years. Next is CSIR NPL marks 78th Foundation Day. The National Physical Laboratory, that is NPL, is one of the earliest national laboratories set up under the CSIR, that is on the 4th of January 1947. And on this foundation day, there is a launch of TATPAR, which is acronym of Technology Agreement Tool for Partnership. This aims to streamline the process of technology transfer, NPL to industries, fostering collaboration and accelerating innovation. So, who has launched TATPAR? CSIR NPL, that is to foster collaboration from the NPL and to the other areas of the organization. Okay. Yes, everything is clear. So, PIB is over for 3rd and 4th of January. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask now. Good morning, trader. Good to see you. PDF is available under the paid course. Yes, any other doubt? Okay, so I wind up the session here. The PIB for 3rd and 4th of January is over. Okay. Okay, thank you. See you in the next session. That is on Monday 10:30. Okay. Okay, bye bye.